If you're planning a trip to Mallorca, this is a video you must watch. Renting a car is the best way to explore Mallorca, but there's one very important thing that you need to know if you're going to drive in Palma: the ACIRE Zones. Ignoring them could cost you up to 200 in fines. Stick around to the end so you don't make the same mistakes many tourists do. But why would you rent a car in Mallorca? So Mallorca is so much more than just Palma. To discover hidden beaches, charming towns, and breathtaking viewpoints, you need the freedom to move around. And honestly, public transport won't take you everywhere. That's why renting a car is essential to make the most of your trip. But before you hit the road, it's crucial to understand local rules, especially about the ACIRE Zones in Palma. But how can you recognize an ACIRE zone? So you have to pay close attention to road signs. The most common one is a red circle with a white background, and underneath it usually says ACIRE. I'll show you next some road signs you might find. If you see one of these signs, do not enter unless you're absolutely sure you're authorized. But where are ACIRE zones in Palma? You'll find ACIRE zones, as I said, mainly in Palma's old town. And please, be very careful with GPS apps. Apps like Google Maps or Waze don't always warn you about these restrictions and might guide you into restricted areas without you realizing. And now I'll give you some tips to avoid fines. The first one is avoid driving into the old town of Palma. The second one is park outside the restricted area. The third one is use public parking garages such as Par de la Mar, Antoni Mauro, Via Roma, Sarriera. And you can check an update map of ACIRE zones available on the Palma City Council website. Ask your rental company like us at Top Auto Balear, and if you have any doubts of your route, we'll be happy to help you. And remember, renting a car is the best way to explore Mallorca, but avoid driving into Palma's ACIRE zones or risk a costly fine. Also, watch for the signs, stay off the old town by car, and plan your routes carefully. If you rent a car with Top Auto Balear, we'll help you drive safely and enjoy your trip without worries.